What the
hell?
fuck?
Yeah. What? Are you kidding me?
We haven't been here in a few days.
Are you kidding me? What? Someone obviously can't, like, what is going on? What the heck? This. What? What?
Can you explain to me?
What the heck? What?
You know we haven't been here in a few days because our car broke down. We let you know this. We let everyone know this, you know, that we were stuck. But by the help of a stranger is the only reason I got the part for the car. You know, and I have all this.
What?
You know, but what happened?
What
happened?
Somebody was in here.
I don't know.
Were you here at all?
Oh, I've been knocking at the door.
I mean, have you been in the room?
No.
They didn't open the door for you or anything?
No, I knocked to ask them to.
So why did the front desk just tell me that they
said
opened
that
the
they
door
opened the
for
door.
you yesterday?
I haven't been in the room.
Mr. Gavin?
You just said that you didn't open the that you
Door.
didn't have them open the door.
They opened the door.
Mr.
But
Gavin?
you just said
Good.
that they didn't.
So
So we just caught
just
you in
please,
a lie in
just
front of,
please
like,
be
to our
honest with
face.
us. All right, listen. Let me just please. I'm going to be very calm here because I have been lied to. Right.
This is.
As soon as I made it clear to DSS that
What's
I
that?
don't want to be on long-term help,
What is
I just
this?
want to work, and I have job opportunities in the area. And when I called that lady out on her lie, and then she said sometimes people just lie, and had me escorted because I got a little upset about that. Wouldn't you be upset if someone told you that they just lie when your family's jeopardy is in their hands from a system you paid into? I'd be mad, right? Mm-hmm. It's understandable, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he wasn't yelling because I would say
No.
he was yelling. He just got
I'm
upset.
very
I
patient.
was
I lose my
fine.
stuff when people lie to me. Okay? Because I'm not perfect, but I don't lie. Mm-hmm. Okay?
There's no reason to. There's no. You know,
So,
you don't get anywhere
with that said,
I don't. What,
all right?
what-
People
who
have
would do
already
this?
tried to break into our room. Look,
And now, what's this? What is this?
and who took the
and-
napkins of the roaches off of the table?
Yeah, like someone's.
We
someone's
have
right
video of
here,
all that and pictures.
And
But who took out the drawer?
and like stuff has been like there's paper on the floor. That's not.
We have not
There's
been
more
here in days.
more dead roaches. Like what the heck is
They couldn't make our beds for us. Instead, they destroyed
Yeah,
more
they
stuff.
did, yeah.
That's it.
So obviously it wasn't a cleaning person.
Hey, do you-
But look at that right on the floor.
But this was that one roach.
That's
Well,
what.
No, that's
Where?
right there, right there.
Hold on.
And
Hold
there's
on.
one up
Hold
there.
on. We just
Come on.
established that we showed you pictures of other roaches.
on, and
We
then-
showed you my neck. Okay.
No, yeah, but
Hon.
is this the worst
Look,
room?
no, this is
When
the
you-
best room.
This is the best
This
room.
is the best
Yeah,
room.
but
Okay, please explain
Look,
to me
hon,
about people
hon,
breaking in.
And there's that.
So your answer to me yesterday,
Hon, calm,
when I asked,
calm.
when I asked you, what should as a father, right? I said to you, Mr. Gavin, there's people outside shooting up at nighttime. Your answer to me was, take your kids, go to the room, and lock yourselves in till nighttime or until morning.
Right.
That sounds like you want me to imprison my family.
And if
If I
you
do,
can't-
hold on. Yes, you did. Yes, you
did
did.
say that. You said to
Yes, you did.
take our
Just
kids
stay
into the
inside.
room.
I didn't
Okay.
say lock yourselves in.
What the heck? Stay inside.
Yeah.
Stay
Right.
inside.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stay
so
inside.
stay inside and don't lock the door at the place people keep breaking into?
Obviously, well, what's because we don't know what that is. Now we have to go to the front desk and be like,
They
what the
told
heck
me
is going
that-
on?
They had.
Did you see that yesterday?
Yeah.
So you saw the drawer like that yesterday?
Yeah.
So
They
that
told me
means-
that they had what do you call it? The people come and spray for roaches.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Hold on,
obviously.
Let's see. Hold on. Excuse me. This is how you know. and I don't know what that's like. What that's
Yeah.
besides the point.
But
The smoke
hold on.
detector.
No,
Yeah, no,
but
we
look,
know that, but
I
it don't
know,
even
but
work.
it don't- yeah,
but
it-
whatever
it
with
don't
that.
even look
We're talking
connected.
about people breaking into a room with a family
Hold on,
that
excuse
has
me,
a little
I gotta move
autistic
this-
child, Mr. Gavin.
This is because she can.
This is intentional
She,
stuff,
she
dude.
can climb on
Let
this
me
chair.
ask
There's a
you,
bug right there.
if I lived in
I'm blocking you in. Just so
go
you,
ahead, block me in. It's
Okay.
better that way.
Well, don't you want to see? Because I don't want nothing. All right.
Nah, show him. He don't care. He don't care. Yeah, what's
Because
that?
our
One
daughter
roach.
can- our
What's that?
daughter-
One break-in.
I'm just saying.
No, it was two.
You know, she's
Our
hot,
daughter can
but
unlock
she can-
that,
she
and
can
then
do
if
that
if
so
the other
easy.
side unlocks it,
And the other person.
just
But that. Ah! You see? You see? Did you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Those are babies. That's nothing.
and
That's
they just
nothing.
sprayed.
And they just sprayed.
It don't matter
supposedly?
because all the whole
They
place
just-
is infected,
Are you freaking
Mr.
kidding
Gavin.
me? Are you freaking
Here,
kidding
let's
me?
close this door. I want to get out of here.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
So you just seen
Oh my
that. Out of
Oh my
sight, out of
God.
mind, right?
Oh my god! So our daughter can open that door, and they.
Why don't
and
you
they
lift
try
up
to
that
tell
mattress, Mr. Gavin?
You, by where you
Lift
lay
up
your
that
head,
mattress.
Where you lay your head on the other side.
Go ahead.
So
No, the other side.
The other side. There,
The other side.
it's underneath the.
Unless they cleaned it.
Who didn't
What?
clean nothing? Didn't clean nothing.
They destroyed
Look,
everything.
Look, and then this comes off. This is actually falling off. It's it's underneath because it's stuck underneath.
stuck
it.
underneath.
It's on.
Lift up the whole match.
Oh no, it's stuck under. I have a picture. of it.
Listen, I don't blame you for not wanting to lift up the whole
Lift up the whole
mattress.
Well, if
But
you
you
look
just
underneath,
seen that, Mr. Gavin.
You
Listen,
saw the ones crawling. They supposedly
you
sprayed.
seen someone
What the
broke
heck is-
in. There was a roach here, Mr. Oh no, hold on, come
It's
here.
still there.
Come here, look. This place is so freaking disgusting. The roach committed suicide, Mr. Gavin.
What
He
the
committed
heck?
suicide by the microwave. Come on, man. And even look, they sprayed obviously the last 2 days we haven't been here. But you
And-
just seen the infestation up there.
it's-
Somebody broke in.
This is falling down.
Somebody broke
This is
in.
this
Now
is
let me
falling
ask you
down.
something. Let me ask
Look,
you something because I
look
asked
at
you. I
that.
told you
Look at
I
before.
don't know if that could have been from the exterminator.
And obviously
should
they
have
didn't
put
do
it
a good
back
job.
down.
Right.
But
This is not acceptable.
That, on the other side of that room, that's not your room, right? On the other side of that door?
No, but
No.
they're coming over. You just seen that, so now let me hear some more BS. Because you know what you're doing? You're trying to make us comfortable with being uncomfortable. Listen,
I'm
you
not.
deal with families all the time that don't give a shit about their family. I care
Obviously.
about mine. I don't want to be. We were a working family that got screwed by a slumlord. That's it. We got screwed. Okay? She knew the judge. We have proof of all this.
We do.
Okay? We're not rich people. We don't have family to fall
And our
back
original
on.
caseworker, Mr. Ferreira, knew the whole time. We kept him advised of everything from the start when we first had to apply a year ago. When it first started, and then she even
I
said
fell 2 weeks behind on rent in 6 years.
and then
2
she
weeks.
gave us a hard time
So-
about giving us one of those landlord statements. Right, all she had to say is that we lived there, right? And then I explained that to her. I'm like, you don't even have to fill out the landlord statement. We just need a letter saying that we live here.
So,
Then
but you guys know this whole story.
gave us. Well, he might
He
not.
might not, but you don't have
But
no
our
power.
caseworker does.
You don't have no
and it's in
power.
it should be in our file. Well, it should be in the original file, transferred to the HRC file. But the point is that then it was, instead of filling out the landlord statement, she fills that she contacts an attorney and says all communications have to go through my attorney now.
And she was-
Because anytime and how it started was sadly, she's a very religious woman. No problem. We don't have none against religion.
No.
But when
I believe in Christ.
But when my husband would attend the church a couple times, but then she
I
made
couldn't
some-
make it because I had to work to pay rent.
Exactly, and then she would make comments and like as if he didn't want to go, or she judged him, started judging him against that. She had sent her pastor over a couple times, but that's besides the point. The point is that
We were highly
just-
discriminated against
Yes.
based off of whatever, right?
if she didn't want to fix nothing, there was mold, and when he mentioned the mold because of his respiratory.
Yeah. It was a lot of black mold.
Black mold, this
but
much around the entire.
Somehow we lost that case, Mr. Gavin.
So-
you know why we lost that case? Because we're just two people that just want to work, provide for our family.
And we don't have
she
any other
knew
resources.
The judge,
Yeah,
so what can I do
She knew
in
the
that
judge, but
situation?
and the attorney knew the judge.
Now,
So
my
and
question.
we were supposed to get 2
yeah.
weeks, and they wanted to do the trial right there. He was like, "No, we're gonna do the trial. You know,
So-
if you decide to take it to trial, we're gonna do it right now." And we're like,
Mr. Gavin,
it didn't make
Gavin,
any. It didn't make any sense.
Listen, you
But we can't
lied.
bring
You
food
lied
into-
to my face when you came in here. Whatever.
This is the best room
I
they
don't
supposedly told you they just
listen,
sprayed. They didn't even
listen.
tell us they sprayed.
I don't. Hold on, please.
Okay,
Listen.
sorry.
I don't need you to be my friend. I don't even need you to like me. Okay. I just need you to do what. First of all, what is your job?
Like, what are you doing? Like,
What is
Now, just to get you
Okay.
a hotel room,
Okay. So you are the person that is supposed to get us a hotel room, right?
not.
I need to know.
I'm not the one who
Yeah.
actually gets you the room.
Okay.
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 It's to get you housing, to get you out of the hotel.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So to find an apartment.
Yes.
Now, who is the one that should be seeing what obviously for some reason you don't want to see? Okay, I don't want to go too much into it. We've praised you to these people. We've praised you to your coworkers. We told them that you were the only man that stuck by his word.
Yeah.
Because that's what I believed. So you got to understand why I'm upset. Because I don't judge people. I don't judge people on anything based besides their character.
Exactly. I was just gonna say
That's how I was
character.
raised.
Right.
Okay? So when you lie about little things, about not seeing the room, okay, and then when you simply ignore, you seen it, and then you're like, well, that's from next door. Yeah, they're coming back over. They just sprayed. They're still coming back over. And even if they were in here spraying, how come they didn't clean up that?
You would have to ask them that.
Okay, all right. Whatever. We have to ask them now, okay? But now I'm asking you.
He's got respiratory issues. And we didn't even tell
I
us
have
that they
serious
sprayed, that they
freaking
were
health
spraying.
issues with certain things, okay? I have a lot of health issues. I have an autistic daughter. For temporary help, you want me to change my daughter's IEP.
Everything. But they won't. No, the thing is that the program she's in.
We proved that you guys lied about other hotels not taking us. The hotel, Super 8 wants to write a letter. You guys keep saying, well, it's only 28 days. They said, no, we would just have to leave for 2 days. That's it. We could figure that out for 2 days. We did. We had to because we just broke down. We had to figure it out.
So,
we survived, Mr. Gavin. That's all we've ever done in our lives is survive. That's what we know how to do. Okay? So when I say I didn't even want to come for help.
This is the
I didn't even want to come.
Needed because we usually are back on our feet by now.
But I try to believe, and I have every reason not to believe in our systems in place.
Yeah, he
at
does,
all.
sadly.
At all. I did 9 years for nothing in the New York State Juvenile Corrections.
For being poor.
9 years. Okay? I have every reason to not like any of you. Okay? But you weren't there when that happened to me.
Right.
So, I can't hate you. I can't.
You didn't.
But you didn't do that to me. But you're doing this to me.
Yeah, this.
Because all you have to do is go back and say, I seen it,
It's not
these guys,
There's no privacy. There's no door.
Yeah, how is my wife supposed to use the bathroom with a grown son? Now,
and our 5-year-old daughter.
DSS says this, right? That for parents, right, that have grown kids, they after the age of 5, right?
5
you
years
can't
old.
even sleep, next to your child in the bed, right? Okay, you have to have suitable accommodation.
Girls with
the Housing
girls,
Safety Act.
boys with
If
boys.
we lived
Right.
like this, you would take our kids away.
If we had
Tell me if we lived like this, you would take our kids
Have
away.
his own room.
How come what?
How come he doesn't have it?
Because we don't want to
Because
split up our family.
we don't want to split up our
And he's-
family.
he's also autistic.
Hold on, and
He's autistic.
He's autistic.
He's also autistic.
He has his own plan.
He doesn't understand
Yeah.
social cues. He doesn't know life stuff. He's
You
intelligent.
don't know any of this?
in a
I'm
different
saying-
way.
They didn't tell you anything.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying the door could be open. He could walk back and forth.
Exactly, that's a safety issue.
No, he's
But
saying
he's
they
saying
put
walk
him in
back
that
and
room.
forth the room
He's
right
saying
next
put
door.
him
So
in that
you
room.
want to, rather than get us one hotel room, right?
That's all we're
where we're
asking.
safe, you guys would rather pay for 2 hotel rooms, right? And keep us in this situation?
That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me.
How would
This
that-
is
how would that make
intentional.
anything
This is
better?
intentional
How would-
I don't know.
discrimination,
How
man.
would that make anything better if we separated our sons?
Tell me.
It's not separated. It's where.
Okay,
all the
forget
kids-
all that because right now
That's where
you're
all the
deflecting.
kids-
You're deflecting.
How
You're doing
does that make
everything you
sense?
can to keep us here.
That doesn't
so
make
please,
any sense.
Please, now
Doesn't
we're
make
telling
any
you
sense.
that we have opportunities in our own area, okay? And we have a place that said they are willing to take us back because we cleaned up all our own stuff.
We
We
kept
didn't
everything
have
clean.
room service come. We went and we got the blankets and all that from them. Okay, we helped around the damn hotel.
Yeah, we did.
Well, if that's all I can do is take it to my boss
And lie?
and let them know
What are you
If
gonna let
that-
them know?
that you said the Super 8's will take you back.
Absolutely.
Okay, when they ask you what you've seen in this room, Mr. Gavin, what are you gonna say? I seen one roach when you
No, it
seen.
was multiple.
I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it. Are you gonna say that?
And the dead bugs.
Why shouldn't I say that? I
Because
don't
you
own this
lied to me, and now
I
you're
don't
sitting
own
here
this
trying.
hotel.
I know you don't, but you own your mouth, and your mouth
So how
lied
do
to
you
me.
know what I'm gonna say?
Because you just lied to me when you came in the room.
So that's why he's afraid.
That was
Because
just-
Because I don't trust you.
now
Because you lied.
So now we don't know.
If you lied to me,
You need to calm down a little bit.
If you
honey.
lied
Your
to
blood
me.
pressure, babe.
Mr. Gavin,
I know
okay?
he did. All
I
right.
told you, and now you every time you see something, you're like, well, we could just move your kid
That's
to that
something
room.
about different. That's not about cleaning the room.
Okay.
That's about having 2 rooms.
But we don't want 2 rooms, dude.
How would that make anything
What
different?
about the people doing
Hold on,
heroin
my
at nighttime
husband,
here?
right?
You want me to come
My
lock
husband's a
my?
grown man.
I'm
He's
sorry.
fine.
You want me to come to the rooms and not
Albert,
lock my
the
kids? in?
point we were trying to make the point of Nyla being 5. Because first we didn't even. You mentioned our 19-year-old son, me using the bathroom because there was no door, right? That's where that stemmed from. Our daughter is 5 years old. My husband has to shower and use the bathroom. She could walk in there on him. That's not appropriate either. So getting another room for our 19-year-old son doesn't
Who
make any sense.
is
Mr. Gavin.
autistic
No,
and is
that doesn't solve the no privacy issue
it doesn't
of no
solve
door.
people breaking
That's
into
what we were
rooms.
talking about, or
it
that.
doesn't solve,
Or
even
the hotel
us
coming
having
in our
to walk
room
outside.
without
Let me ask you
contacting
something.
us.
Under this contract, right, with DSS, when I go in, there's a thing. I told you already before. I'm not the type of man to let someone hurt my family. Okay, so if someone breaks in this room, and I end up having to do what I have to do, and I can do what I got to do. Now, what will happen to me? Being you guys did everything you could
The
to keep me
same
here.
thing that would happen to me if somebody came into my house.
You would get arrested for self-defense because there's no
Same thing.
self-defense in New York.
So the same thing.
But would you
That's what I'm
defend your
saying.
family?
Of course. And do
Okay.
you think
But-
think you would go to jail?
Oh,
You would
yeah.
defend your
Yes.
family?
Oh
Yes,
yes, you
yes,
would
you
in
do.
New York
Somebody
State.
broke into
Yes,
your house?
Yes, you know what the law is in New
Yes.
York State? If someone breaks in your house, you're supposed to retreat. You're
Yeah.
supposed to retreat.
Yes,
It's
you
the
have-
law. I know the law.
If they're
Mr.
not,
Gavin,
if they're
I know
not,
gun
if,
laws.
yeah, if they don't
You better
threaten
look
you,
up my background,
You're
man.
supposed to shoot them.
if they don't
I don't
threaten
plan on
you,
You
shooting
can
them.
defend yourself.
if they don't threaten
Yes,
you,
and they
can
can
defend
sue you
yourself.
if you break a bone.
yeah,
You can defend yourself.
And they can sue you if you break a bone.
Someone, okay,
You go to court.
Okay,
Oh my
what
God,
if
all
someone
right.
comes in with a gun and I take their gun from them, and I have to do what I have to do. Stop deflecting around it.
I'm not deflecting.
A stranger can walk
You
into
go
your
to
house,
court.
and if they don't do
I don't know
anything,
what the jury's going to decide.
Okay, but you're not understanding. We're in this
The same
situation.
thing
We
that
don't have to
happened to
be.
me if somebody broke into my house.
But we don't have to be in this situation. You guys are putting us in it. Everything we are doing your jobs for you. We are doing your jobs for you, so we can get out of your hair.
we don't.
I just want to get out of
We
your
don't
hair.
want. We don't. We don't
We have
want to get assistance. We
opportunities.
do. We have.
We don't have a vehicle that can keep making it back and forth. We don't have that.
'Cause we-
Okay,
we wanna get back to our home.
because we're
Our
not
home.
rich people that fell on hard times. We're working people
Near
that
our
fell on
daughter's school.
hard times. We're not political people. We're none of that crap.
We're
Okay?
We're just.
We care about people, Mr. Gavin. All people. And
And when
unfortunately, we're in a
we
world that don't give
back.
a shit now.
That's
Even
what
with the
that's what
system.
it feels like.
Even with the system, you go there for help, you pay into it, and as soon as you tell them that you don't want long-term help, it's like, oh yeah, okay,
It's like
I'm gonna make it so you do.
right.
Now let me ask you
That's
something.
what it feels like.
Did you go by that yellow tape over there?
What yellow tape?
The caution tape in the,
the pol-
woods where the police put it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Right
need to
there.
go there. No.
Right.
It's part of this hotel's property.
Well, okay.
Do you know what's back there?
No.
You want to go see?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, you should take a look at it.
You
Just,
should.
I'm just
It's
saying.
not
Just,
part of my job.
no,
No,
I'm,
but it should be because it's on this property.
I don't have anything to do with this property.
You
I
do
only
because
with
you
my
placed us
cases.
here now.
I only do deal with my cases, not the
Well,
property.
okay, as your case.
Let me ask you something. Am I your
There's
case?
a homeless
right?
encampment
Or am I a
right
family?
there, within
Yes.
walking distance.
Homeless encampments.
There's
But that's not even why they
huge
put up the tape,
tent
Mr.
area
Gavin.
bigger than this room.
The
Like
tape
a-
is up because something violent happened there, Mr. Gavin. Look it up.
That's and I don't
Look
even
it
know
up.
why the police around here didn't tear it down. They should have. I don't know what. Honestly, they're probably better off than
we
this.
are. They're probably
Honestly,
better off than we are.
If you walk into their little area, they're probably able to make food. That's one thing.
Mr. Gavin.
I mean, because we can't bring our
Mr.
daughter.
Gavin, I shouldn't have to come here. Look,
I can't believe it.
even let's say hypothetically our son did live next door, right? Okay, let's just say that, right? It doesn't change the fact that at nighttime here, all right, there's a bunch of dope boys out here doing whatever. That's their business.
It is.
I don't need to get into their business. Okay.
But it's not something that
But it's not.
we
I
wanna
don't need to
subject
see
our
my
children
kids.
to it, yeah.
I don't need my kids to see people outside
when
doing
we have
this.
to go out for dinner, when
Okay.
we have to go anywhere. No,
I don't need to.
anything.
And when I tell someone from social services, right, that's happening, you guys know what's happening because Honor won't even put anyone here because how dangerous it is.
Yes, they know how bad it is.
But
They
you
told us
guys
that.
do.
We don't know why. They
And
said
you're
that
both
they will not
government
house
helping
people,
programs,
They
so
will not
housing
house-
programs.
yeah.
They will not under any circumstances
house anyone here.
anyone here. You
No
got your
one.
phone? I want to show him a review. I want to show him reviews.
It don't matter.
plenty.
Albert.
Yeah, it don't matter. You can
don't
look them up. There's
matter.
plenty of reviews about bed bugs here. It's
Our
plenty.
school, our daughter's school wants to ostracize her.
Yeah.
And every time she goes to school, she has to go to the
She
nurse's
can't even
office.
bring her school
her
stuff
book
to
bag.
school.
Yeah, she can't bring her book bag.
You want to bring her to
and,
the nurse?
And everything has to be put in a bag. You know, because they don't want the school.
You know
to
what
have
happens to special needs children, Mr. Gavin,
When they're
that
put
need
in
help,
these- yeah.
and then they're put in situations like this? This ain't our first rodeo. We've dealt.
We
We
know
had a
stuff.
slumlord. We
We've
had
been
bed
around.
bugs. From a slumlord. Okay.
How
10
has the nurse
10
at
years
your
ago.
daughter's school seen any bed bugs on her?
Mr. Gavin.
No, not
So why are they doing that?
No,
because we informed them.
because we informed them.
I need an advocate. I advocate for my family.
Yeah.
I needed an advocate, so I let the
we
school know
informed a
what's
lot
going
of people,
on.
and we're trying to give
And
you a chance.
what DSS is doing to
We're
us.
trying to give you guys chances because you know why? Because I don't like taking food out of people's mouths. I like to see people do their jobs.
That's all we ask. That's all we're asking, and because we want to get
We want to get back on
right.
track. You can understand that, right?
We don't want to be your
We
job.
don't.
You know,
We
you know what I
don't
mean?
wanna
Like
be
we.
your job.
I'm not saying that. You know, we don't want to. I'm just. You know, You know what I mean. You know what we. You know what we're
we
saying.
don't want to
You know
be
what I mean?
another
We
case
don't.
file.
Right. And we don't. We
And
don't.
I don't see what's wrong with
I've
that.
even had the commissioner say, well, if you weren't taking up my time,
Yeah,
then
I
I
can
could
do
get
my
more
job.
work done.
And she called
The
my wife.
commissioner of DSS said that to me. If you weren't taking, and she didn't even have my file in front of her
And
to
she
answer
called
my
us.
questions that I needed to know. And she had Miss Malmador. She said to me that if you didn't keep me on the phone as long as you have been, I could maybe I could get more work done. That's what she said to me, the commissioner. I couldn't believe it. And this is when Mrs. Rand was my caseworker, and now we have Miss Garabito, who isn't familiar with all of all the workings of this department, because she's, in her own words, that's what she's, I asked her, she's like, she's worked for DSS, but she hasn't worked in this department, so she didn't even know that you can go back to Super 8 after 20, you're there for 20 days, you leave for 48, and then you can go back. She wasn't even aware of that.
Nope. And everyone we
And the
talked
only
to,
thing that she said is that possibly when we get hired somewhere, then she could possibly
move us back
move
there.
us closer if
Yeah.
if her supervisor approves it
Yeah.
or something like that. But Mrs. Williams straight up corralled us into a room, an office, an empty office. Didn't even have the decency to sit down and talk to us. Stood in the hallway
they stood over us like six
with
people.
with a whole bunch of people in behind her. It was
Sat
Mrs.
us
Williams,
down,
our
talked down to
caseworker.
us.
We were sitting down. She didn't sit us down. We were sitting down because we thought we were going to sit down like civilized people. But she stood in the doorway, and our caseworker was next door, and
And they
Mrs.
had
Williams
security
was
there.
And everyone was behind.
They were trying to rile me
it was
up
like,
so I would
yes,
get security
it was like they
called
were
on me.
waiting for a show. And because of what happened,
Because when the lady
because
lied
Mrs.
to
Rand,
me, I
and he
took,
got a
yeah,
little
when
upset. He
Mrs.
got
Rand
upset.
lied to me and said, well, just people lie.
That she
I'm
had
like,
him
this is my
extorted.
family.
I
I'm
was
like,
crying.
this is my family. I'm not a file, dude. This is my family.
But it was just
and
weird.
to tell
and
me,
that's when she said,
to
your
tell
family
me, her
isn't allowed
stupid,
on. Mrs. Williams said, there's no
Yeah.
other placement for
Your
your
family.
And when
Your
she said-
family.
When she said it like that, I was shocked and bewildered because that was
because
like,
if, it would
for
have been
someone
like,
to say it like that to you,
yeah.
you're like, hold on
It
a
would've
second.
been
What
different.
does that mean? You know what I mean? Like,
It
your
would-
family?
yeah, it
And I asked her
would've-
that. I actually asked her, like, what, your family? What does that mean?
and she just
Like, what did we
stood
do
there
wrong?
like-
Because you seen our other rooms. We kept them spotless. We cleaned them ourselves. We took our garbage out every day. We made it easier on
can't
the
even bring
cleaning
food in
people.
here.
Yeah, and our
We can't
daughter,
bring food in
she,
here. We
she
can't
hardly
bring our
eats
clothes
as
in
it
here.
is.
We don't plan
And-
on
and-
being here
and
forever.
because she-
if we get our stuff infested, no one will rent to us.
Right.
You understand that, right?
And we'll lose everything.
And we'll lose- yeah,
not
you're saying, uh-huh.
And there's I was looking at the rights. I was
So-
look,
so-
right.
so-
I was looking at the when
So
you
how
come home,
how are
all
we
the
supposed to
stuff
move?
that
How
you're-
are we supposed to get out of here if you understand that if our stuff gets infested, no one will take us? How? How? We will be stuck here.
Because
We don't want to be stuck here living off the government.
no.
And I sure to hell don't want to work out here and then still have to live here because you guys are on my back. Because as soon as someone who wants to work to get a job goes to get help on hard times, the first thing you guys do is everything that if we did as parents, we'd have our child taken away. You guys do the same thing. Put families in bad situations. No, not families. Certain families.
Certain families.
Okay,
because,
in bad
you know,
situations,
yeah.
and they can show you the proof of it, and you can come here and see it, and you're still trying to persuade us that it's not that bad. Please take a walk over there with me,
No, Albert.
because I have.
He did the first night.
And I can tell you this, that you wouldn't let your kids even out your sight if you seen what was over
No
there.
matter how old they are. No matter how old they are. No matter how old
You
they
wouldn't.
are. Not if you love your kids.
I went over there because whatever. I don't care. It's my family I care about, Mr. Gavin.
And this is supposed to be the cleanest room. And I don't know.
I understand. You might not know much about my past, Mr. Gavin. you know, but I've been here. I've done this. I know for a fact what retaliation. This is retaliation for me calling that woman out on her lies.
Probably.
Okay.
That's why we called the commissioner. That's why I called the commissioner.
Yeah, because we called.
The answer.
Yeah, and every worker we get. How come every worker we get, as soon as we get them, they're on vacation, even if they just got hired?
That's what happens. Because the whole reason why I had to call Mrs. Rand, I couldn't.
Workers not on vacation.
She was,
and she just started.
We talked to. I talked to her last Wednesday, and then she was on vacation on Thursday. That's what they said. That's what they told me.
How do I get a government job?
No, not Miss Rand. She's not a worker no more. Garabito.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah, she's back. My point is, how come?
Every time
how do you guys get so many damn vacations?
Mrs.
Like,
Rand,
as soon as you get hired. What do you guys exactly
and it didn't
do?
make any sense. It didn't make any sense what she was saying, because our recertification month was June. We met her in July, even though certain things changed July 1st. We didn't meet her until July 18th. She kept on trying to say, I did your recertification.
She didn't.
And there's no way, unless she was psychic. And if she was, then maybe she could have predicted that it would have happened. I don't know. But that's not it just, everything just got like jumbled. But anyway, I couldn't get in touch with her for 3 weeks. So I had to call Mrs. Muir, her supervisor. I left 3 messages with her. Because Mrs. Rand kept on, she was out. She wasn't getting back to me. She wasn't returning my calls for 3 weeks. Called Mrs. Muir, left her 3 messages within a week period. Didn't hear back from her. So then I had to call Mrs. Williams on the following Monday morning. And then I finally heard back from Mrs. Rand that afternoon. We can get out of here, Albert.
You should probably check yourself.
No, yeah.
So you don't carry nothing home.
And I don't want to call people. I don't want to call supervisors or anything like that. But unfortunately, so when I didn't hear anything back, Mrs. Williams, Mrs. Rand finally called me back and was like, because you left a message from Mrs. Williams, that's why I'm calling you back. I'm working on your son's case right now. This was in August. It didn't make any sense, and the whole reason why I was calling is because we had received a recertification letter for August saying that everything was going to start in September. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because our recertification was in June, and everything got like switched up July 1st, and now I understand that some things were going to change, but we shouldn't have a new recertification month. Like that I looked it up. That doesn't change when you become homeless. Your recertification month. So everything that Mrs. Rand was like saying wasn't making sense, and then also she too didn't answer my questions when I had. So we had to go there, and that's when everything happened with the whole, when we found out she, lied to us.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
No, I know.
So,
but I'm just explaining. I don't want to call supervisors. I hate being that person because it's like.
And it doesn't even matter if you call supervisor.
It doesn't, obviously.
They all do the same thing.
I had to call the commissioner. It wasn't even my idea to call the commissioner.
So who do we call next after the commissioner?
It was actually the
mayor?
I called the call center, and they're the ones that told me to contact the commissioner. It wasn't even my idea. I didn't even know what a commissioner was. So it wasn't even my idea. They were like, if this is what's going on, contact the commissioner. I was like, okay, I guess that's what I have to do then, But we had to contact.
Yeah. So, yes.
Because of everything going on.
Yes. Yep. I don't know.
And we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, we'll have to just see what happens. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping you go talk, to your people, and you tell them, what you've seen.
We want to not have to, and work more than
I want
capable.
and you guys changed our damn mail. I missed out on a damn job.
Somebody
because they think I didn't want it
to the Super 8 after we moved out of there.
I applied.
And it didn't make any sense
for a government job.
As far as we know, even the post office didn't understand. They're like, hold on. As far as we know, nobody can change your mail except for you. So I don't know how our mailing address. Thankfully, we didn't have any mail there. But
The only
our,
people
our
that know we were
actual
staying there was you guys.
Was DSS. Because we don't, we don't share our information like that, and so DSS was the only people that knew where we were staying, and our whole mailing address was changed to that. Thankfully,
like
hopefully,
she said,
I intersected it and changed it.
She has my daughter's school advocating for us. How come my daughter's school was able to find an apartment for us by them? And how come
And
they're
told
trying
you
to
about it.
Yeah, and they told you guys about
Mrs.
it.
Lenz told me that she talked to you and that she found an apartment. She informed you about it. I don't know how much. She didn't tell me how much it was because we.
$2,300.
And then she wanted to find out like how much we would have to cover or whatever. I don't know what she was trying
But
to
we
find out.
can't cover anything
she
if
was-
we're not in a position to find jobs.
And right, and we can't work out. Obviously, we can't work out here. I mean, be staying
If we both
here at
get,
all.
if
Period.
we both get night
let alone
jobs, right,
even in
and
the
you know
area.
it's not safe here to where we have to come,
Right.
and bring our kids into the room, right? And
It's-
people have already
yeah,
tried to
you
break
can't-
into the room. Look, you can see the damn footprints.
Right.
Okay, this happened when we first came and we had to leave. We came back. Someone tried to break in the damn room, and now.
Now the other stuff we don't even know. Now we have to ask the freaking.
Yeah,
the friend-
Omar. Who the hell came in and destroyed the room?
Because obviously they didn't do nothing. If they sprayed, they didn't do a good job.
No. And I'm sure you know how infestations
and they
go.
weren't
They could
babies.
spray
They
all
weren't
they want.
I mean, they
it
were
will
like
keep coming
medium
from
grown,
room
but
to
they're
room,
bigger,
back
right.
to room. This whole place is infested. Actually, you know what? I wonder when the last time this place had an inspection.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Yeah.
question. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's a... You can't put someone in a place that's shut down.
That's true.
Huh. Well, Mr. Gavin, I hope you do the right thing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank
Yep.
you.
No. I was like this close.
I know. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, because I wanted to throw him in a freaking armbar. He straight up lied to my damn face. People, these are government workers that are supposed to help you. We are not a family that has leached off of the government program our whole damn life. We paid into it. And they are doing everything to try to keep us on it. Now, you guys all know I will never get monetized, but I don't give a shit about that. Okay? And you guys know that, and you know I'm on hard times, and I don't ask people for money, okay? I soldier on, okay? This ain't about political crap. You've seen that man acknowledge that there was an infestation, and he kept trying to persuade us to stay here, okay? I keep telling him that I don't want to stay here. They garnished my wages to be here, and I don't have a say. Okay, I'm on unemployment. The whole reason I was on unemployment because I worked, and then I got my damn job taken by an illegal. This is real America. I don't care what the hell your political channels say. Okay? I'm not bought by anyone's politics, left or right. I'm just a person that lives in America, and if you think that this can't happen to you, it will. Okay? I didn't grow up rich or anything. We made sure that my family didn't have to go through what I went through. Okay? And so you can watch this and think that you'll be okay because you work or whatever. If you guys see my Facebook, you would see how much stuff I had. It can happen to you. It can happen to you. Wisen up and stop putting people down that it happens to. For my people that's on here, that support me and stuff, I love you all. Because you guys don't judge people when you're understanding. Love everyone. Classical out.